to another video in this series on managing neck pain. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on splenius cervicis. And this muscle is located around the back here. So I'll show you an image here. Connects into the transverse processes of C1 to C3, and then down into the spinous processes of T3 to T6. The actions of this muscle are to take the head into rotation, a little bit of lateral flexion, and when both sides of the muscle, right, one either side of the spine, neck spine, take the head into extension. The pain pattern for this muscle can be like pain across the head, so the cranium, into the back of the eye. It can even cause blurred vision if it's really quite acute trigger points in the muscle there, and also just along the base of the neck as well. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing on just bringing a little bit of release into those muscles at the back of the neck, as well as stretching and strengthening, just to bring back optimal movement and health of these muscles. So hope you enjoy the practice, and let's get started. For this first bit, you might be sitting onto your chair or your couch, just to make sure that you feel your sitting bones nicely grounded, maybe your feet flat onto the ground if you're sitting in a chair. And we're just going to begin with a little bit of self-massage into this muscle. So I'm going to use the middle three fingers, kind of keep them in close together. So they're going to give me a little bit of sort of assistance. So each finger is kind of supporting the other. And then I'm just going to start at the base of the skull and work my way down towards the base of the neck. I'm just making little circular movements along that muscle, kind of feeling into it, noticing for any sort of changes in the sort of texture or tone of the muscle, as well as just feeling for any sort of pain points or trigger points. Okay. And you might do that 2 or 3 times. And what kind of pressure do you want to be using? Pressure that feels good for you, right? Nothing that feels painful. That feels like too much. Just kind of giving yourself a little bit of love, right? And if you do find any little points that feel particularly tender, you could even just stay there for a little bit longer and just kind of working it out a little bit. I like to use a scale of, say, 1 to 10, so for sensation. And kind of like to stay around the 7, 8 mark. So anything above that, if you're getting more sensation there, I'd pull back your pressure a little bit. It should feel really nice. Cool, so once you've done just a few of those, you can then relax the hands, relax the shoulders, maybe even close the eyes and just feel into the back of the neck there. Breathing into the belly. Just kind of allowing the muscles to soften as you sit here. Using your breath as well as a kind of tool just to help those muscles all release and relax, especially in the neck. Gently open the eyes once again. And then we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees. If you have a block or a book handy, we're just going to take that out in front. Sit the hips back to the heels, so you might have your knees wider or narrower. And then we're going to walk the hands forward and adjust your book or your block so that you can bring it in close enough to place your forehead onto. And then we're just going to roll across the forehead all the way towards the temple and across to the other side. We'll just do a few of these. Keep the back of the neck relaxed. And kind of enjoy it as a little massage across the forehead. Also know that you're bringing a little bit of mobility into those muscles across the back of the neck. And you could stay here for as long as you like, as long as it's not causing any tension. And then gently back through, finishing in the center, just resting your forehead down for a few breaths. And then gently coming up into your tabletop position. Okay, allow the chin to drop down, so you just feel this little bit of stretch through the back of the neck. And then gently bring your chin over towards your left shoulder. Allow the head to feel quite heavy as you sort of pendulum the head back and forth from one side to the other. You don't have to go too high. Just kind of lifting the chin slightly. And gently back through to center. Come back to sitting. So you could be back sitting on your chair, or I'm going to come onto my block once again. And then adjust your shoulders, find a nice sense of length through the spine. You're going to turn your head about 30 to 40 degrees, and then allow the chin to drop down. And then see if you can reach a little bit further through the forehead. So you're kind of stretching out. You should feel this nice stretch across that splenius cervicis, right? Reaching, just going to the point where you feel it. And then take 3 nice deep breaths here. Right, we are working into other neck muscles as well. So all the neck is benefiting. And then gently come back through to center. And go to the other side. So turn your head about 30, 40 degrees. And allow the head to drop down and forward. And then reach the forehead forward. So I'm imagining my forehead is kind of extending out towards that side wall. Till I feel that stretch. And then 3 nice deep breaths. Breath is really important for helping to release tension. Eyes might be closed. Shoulders relaxed. And then gently coming back through to center. Okay, I'm going to do a similar one that we've been doing in a couple of the other videos to strengthen this muscle. So interlacing the fingers and then taking them behind the head, cupping the base of the skull, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of pressing back. So this is going to be helping those other muscles as well in the back of the neck. So whenever you're ready, just give it a little press back, chin is in, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Allow the hands to rest down. Relax the shoulders. Maybe feel into any sensation that's happening there. I often feel like kind of a flush of release of the muscle after it being active. And then again, interlacing the fingers, taking them behind the head, pressing back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release once again. Maybe closing the eyes. And then our last one, so clasping the hands, take them behind the head, pressing back. 5. And release. Okay, we'll just take a little rotation of the head over towards the left, over towards the right. Keep the shoulders nice and stable. Over towards the left and over towards the right. Head comes back through to center. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale back and opposite side. Good. Gently come back through to center. Take a little moment placing your hand into the center of your chest and your hand onto your belly. Maybe closing the eyes. Give yourself a little moment of thanks for taking this time to do a little bit of good for your neck. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below. I always love hearing from you. Take care. See you soon.